Hello everyone, this is our group study presentation. My name is Yijia Dong, and our group member is Yiwen Gao and Zhuang. Our group presentation will use the six series from our textbook and analyze why Nokia company is declined in recent years. First, I will introduce Nokia company's background. Nokia company is a multinational telecommunications and information technology company with a long history dating back to 1865. Nokia has the largest market share and was the global leader in traditional cell phones in 1998. It continued to dominate globally until 2007. Nokia had a 50% market share. However, despite its early success, Nokia has faced a significant challenge in recent years that had led to its decline. The Nokia company struggled to adapt to the rapidly changing smartphones market and faced competition from another companies such as Apple and Samsung. As the result, Nokia's market share and financial performance declined, leading to a shift in its business strategy to refocus on network, software, and related services. William Bridger's distinction between plan change and transition, and also highlights the complexity of transitions and the importance of managing change. Bridger emphasized the importance of understanding the changing emotions at each stage of the change process. It's outlined there's a three-stage: the ending, the natural zone, and the new beginning. When we use William Bridger's theory to analyze Nokia's problem, we can found Nokia has problem with ending and the natural zone. Nokia did not adapt to the changing market needs. Nokia refused to accept that the traditional cell phone will be replaced by the smartphones. This shows Nokia's awareness of the shift in customers' performance and technology development, which means Nokia doesn't consider its specialty of traditional cell phones to be a dying product, and the company will not end their old business to development new product. And when Bridger pointed out that before you can begin something new, you have to end what you used to be. The formula created by Beckard and Harris is A multiply B greater than X. A is a distinct function with how things are now. B is vision of what is possible. D is practicality of the change, and X is cost of the changing. This familiar emphasizes that factor A, B, and D are more important than X. When the company's key decision maker or the whole company have a negative view of any of the three factors A, B, and D, which means the change of the company may be failure. Nokia failed to notice the decreasing uh, customer demand for traditional mobile cell phones. Uh, make this situation to the failure is factor A close to zero. And this situation makes Nokia to be more resistant to change its products and tech, technology. At the meantime, because Nokia is overconfident about its own product. Of course, they have an excellent sale and control of the market. This leads to the company's top management for the future trend is not clear, and when they recognize it's already too late. Um, this is the reason why Nokia's vision is not clear, because it is misjudged at the beginning. Um, Inaccurate analysis of the market and misjudgment of the vision uh, is is the true reason why Nokia in the changing of the family of the company is failure.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah. Today I will use the famous Lowen model and Cotter's 8-step model to analyze the change process and identify where Nokia went wrong. I will begin with the Lowen model, which processes three different stages of change. They are unfreezing, changing, and rephrasing. The first step is unfreezing the current uh, situation. Nokia is not doing well at this part, as it continued to rely on its old product line, which has become out of date with the advent of smartphone. Nokia's manager failed to recognize the need for change, which caused it to fail. The second stage means a new strategy and implementing it. Nokia tried to change, but it's too late. The hardware was already outdated. Nokia's attempt to change fell short, resulting in the loss of market share. The final stage is refreezing, which focused on refreezing and stabilizing the new situation by setting policy, rewarding success, and building new standard. Nokia also failed in this part. It never entered the freezing stage because it failed to implement effective change. Instead, it sold its mobile phone business to Microsoft and changed its focus to other areas. Now I will talk about Cotter's 8-step model. The 8 steps are urgency means recognize the need for change. Coalition means build a team to lead the change. Vision means develop a clear direction and strategy. Communication means share the vision with others. Action means empower employees to make the change. Wins means achieve short-term success to build confidence. Don't let up means build on success and make further change. New approaches means embed new approaches into the organization's culture. According to the 8-step model, Nokia's misstep can be traced back to the beginning. First, Nokia didn't create a sense of urgency, and the company failed to recognize the potential of smartphones and the growing damage for smartphone among customers. Nokia didn't have a strong coalition that could drive the necessary change within the organization. The company's leaders failed to rally the entire organization around a shared vision of the need for transformation. Nokia has struggled to develop a compelling vision and strategy to adapt to the changing environment, but it has been too slow to develop competitive products. Nokia didn't effectively communicate its new direction and transformational needs to its employees, shareholders, and other stakeholders. The lack of short-term wins has undermined confidence in Nokia. Nokia's inability to build momentum and sustain change efforts contributed to its decline. The company's culture is still in its traditional success and failed to adapt to suddenly change market development. I finished my part. Next person, please.
Hello everyone. Today we want to talk about the Nokia Spacecraft. And we think is Nokia went bankrupt for seizing the change. First of all, I want to talk about the change's model about the successful change. It's not top-down, but from within and avoid the hero complex. And Nokia has no change within the development of the market. The hero complex convinced that Nokia that they could not fail. In 2007, Nokia still have almost 51% of the global market share within the iPhone and Android user in smartphone area. However, Nokia still believe they are enjoy the customers' loyalty and believe that will continue to be the first choice by the mobile phones buyer. This caused the Nokia to refuse to make any changes in their software. Secondly, in our textbooks, the leader of change should focus on scanning the environment and attract people's attention to organizations' conflict adaptive challenges. Nokia stopped and didn't see the Android OS is enhanced, and they argued that customers prefer phone with the keypad rather than the phone with the touch screen. However, by the time when they realize they are wrong, and put the Sideband's operation system into their new phone, Nokia already at the disadvantage. And Nokia adopted the Metro organization structure in 2004, which means they make a new model in their company. The employee should perform their report to a lot of leaders, but not only in department. And so since that, many management have equal power, so the conflict arise, and this makes some department is not complete not work in that time. And also, Nokia has lost their confidence to their workers by conflict. They starting to hide the truth and to keep their jobs. So this is a reference. That's all. Thank you very much.